house. Nobody could possibly live there. He's in hospital. Go back to the cave. I don't care.
Have you got a dream you want to go back into?
Could you ask him to come as quickly as possible, please? Oh, she's delirious. I can't seem to get through to her. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Her temperature's up, but not enough to account for the state she's in.
It isn't anything to do with her leg.
No, it's probably just a nightmare. Make sure she drinks plenty of liquid and give her the medicine regularly. Shouldn't be too long before we get the better of it.
I don't think you'll get much work out of her today.
I won't even try. I'll read to her. It'll keep her mind occupied if nothing else.
Well, something needs to. I don't know what's wrong with her. She goes on and on about her drawing book. I bought her another one, a really expensive one with hard covers, but she won't even look at it. Just goes on about the old one. I must have put it somewhere when I cleared the room out, but goodness knows where. I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Don't worry, Mrs. Austin. I'll see if I can find it for her.
How's Mark?
Oh, much the same. What about you? Are you better?
Is he still very ill?
Yes, I'm afraid he is.
Miss Chesterfield, tell me exactly.
Exactly? Oh, I don't think I can tell you exactly. I don't know myself. I was speaking to his mother this morning. She told me he'd been put onto a respirator.
Whatever's that?
It's a machine that helps you to breathe.
Why does he need help breathing? He must be terribly ill.
He's had a chest infection.
I've lost my drawing book. The one I drew the house in, stairs and garden. And Mark.
So your mother was telling me. I'm not quite certain why it matters so much. You could draw another house in a new book.
It wouldn't work. What wouldn't work? Another house. That one was special. It was mine and Mark's. It said so.
I don't think I quite understand, Marianne.
You do really, Miss Chesterfield, don't you? You understand about my drawing book.
I understand that you're a very strange girl. Maybe you can.
And now he can't breathe properly. Oh, I do wish I could make him better. I really do.
Try, Marianne.
Try.
I will, Miss Chesterfield. I really will. Oh. Oh.
It's time for your medicine, Marianne.
We haven't done any reading yet, Mrs. Austin. I'm sorry. Perhaps we'd better leave it until the morning.
Lie down for a minute, darling. I'll show Miss Chesterfield out. Miss Chesterfield, could I have a word with you, please?
Yes, of course.
I can't help thinking that you're partly to blame for Marianne's present state.
Oh, I'm sorry you should feel that, Mrs. Austin. I've done my best to help Marianne.
All this business with Mark upsets her.
Well, you can hardly blame me because another child is ill.
Well, you didn't have to tell her about it. She's got enough on her plate with her own illness. And come to that, so have I. Dr. Burton said that lessons with you would help her keep her mind off illness, but as far as I can see, all it's done is made her think of it more.
I don't agree, Mrs. Austin. She's done well at her lessons. And it's perfectly natural that she should want to know about my other pupils. It's just unfortunate that one of them happens to be ill.
Well, goodness knows what you said to her. She wasn't crying when you went up there.
Well, I can hardly tell her lies.
Did she ask you about Mark?
Yes, she did. And I had to tell her his condition is very serious.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I'm worried about my own child.
My concern is for them both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. Mark's mother has asked me if I'll help her. Good morning.
Hello? Yes? Oh, yes, I'll hold on. Well, it's a very bad line. I can hardly hear you. Yes, I'll hold on. Hello, John? Speak up a bit. Not too bad, really. Much better than the last time you rang. Dr. Burton's coming again tomorrow. All right. All right, dear. Bye-bye. Heavens, I must be going mad.
Thank you, Mum. Thank you very much.
Goodness knows how it got down there. I looked everywhere for it, and the last place I expected it to be. Perhaps I had it in my hand when I went down to answer the phone and put the book in a drawer. I don't know. Be a good job when your father gets back. Oh, he rang to ask how you were.
Mark, are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Why shouldn't I be? Why should I be different from last time you were here?
You weren't all that well.
Wasn't I? I don't remember. I was a bit tired, that's all. A bit tired now and cold.
You do need a bed and some blankets.
You promised me some. I knew it was all nonsense about your drawings.
Have you been here all the time? I mean, all the time I've been away?
No, I don't know. You're the great genius, so you tell me. Where have I been and where am I now?
You're still in hospital, but you're getting better.
I don't believe it.
They've put you onto a machine. To help you breathe. Mark, I would like to help.
You're always saying that, but you don't.
I can now. Now that I've found my drawing book.
What kind of machine?
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I found the book I drew the house in. And you. Got lost and I fell ill.
I'm the one that's supposed to be ill.
Well, I was ill because you were ill. My mum tied away the book. I can't come here without it.
Don't go up there.
Why not?
It's not safe. They keep watching me.
Who keeps watching you?
I don't want to talk about it, so don't start asking me little questions.
Mark, if you had a magic lamp and could have whatever you wanted, what would you choose?
I'd walk out of here.
That's not possible.
Even when you're nice, you're awful. First you ask me what I want, and when I tell you, you say I can't have it.
I mean things here in this room.
You ought to say what you mean in the first place. I told you. I'd like a bed more than anything else. Blankets and pillows.
Yes?
Oh, and I could do with some food. I've had nothing to eat ever since I came here. Whenever that was. Do you know when it was?
Before we went to hospital. When I go back, or when I leave, I'll try and draw lots of things for you. And that will get you better.
Good evening, Mrs. Austin.
Dr. Burton. Could I have a word with you, please?
Yes, of course, Mrs. Austin.
It isn't really about Marianne. It's about Miss Chesterfield. She does give us some strange ideas, Doctor. We had a bit of a scene about it this morning. I've never known Marianne behave like this, and she doesn't take any notice of what I say. Well, it's difficult to explain, really, but it's all to do with one of Miss Chesterfield's other pupils.
Oh, last time we spoke, you said it was something to do with Miss Chesterfield's birthday.
Well, it was, but now it's Mark. That's the pupil Miss Chesterfield teaches. You see, he's very ill.
Mrs. Austin, I have worked with Miss Chesterfield for some time now, and we've always had good results. Still, as there seems to be some considerable tension over her presence here, perhaps it would be better to replace her. Shall we ask Marianne?
Not have Miss Chesterfield come and teach me.
Well, we thought perhaps a change might be good for you. Perhaps we could find somebody who could give you drawing lessons as well as all the other subjects.
Dr. Burton, you think I need a different teacher?
Well, if your mother isn't satisfied...
Oh, it isn't that, Doctor. I'm sure Miss Chesterfield's a very good teacher. I didn't mean to imply...
What is it then, Mum?
Well, it's difficult to say, really, but I mean, you have had upsets with Miss Chesterfield, haven't you? I mean, first with the roses, and now that boy being ill.
You're going to ask Miss Chesterfield to leave because Mark is ill?
Your mother doesn't want you to get upset, Marianne.
Well, if you make Miss Chesterfield go away, I'll make myself so ill I'll never get better. Ever again.
No, that's a very silly way to talk. You're usually more sensible than that.
But I don't want Miss Chesterfield to go away. She's nice. I like her. Please don't send her away.
I tell you what, we'll make a pact. You stop having tantrums and concentrate on getting better, and your mother will stop worrying about Miss Chesterfield, okay?
Okay. I won't ever get upset again. Not even about Mark, I promise.
Splendid. That's that then. You look better already. Keep it up, Marianne.
It's got to be a really nice one. That's better.
What's it?
Oh, the bed. Aren't you pleased, Ma?
It's all right. Rather nice, in fact. Suppose you do it.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, why only a bed? Why didn't you do anything else?
Oh, you're jolly ungrateful. I forgot.
Trust you.
Well, I only forgot because I was worried about you.
Am I still ill, then?
A bit ill.
How ill? You might as well tell me.
Well, when Miss Chesterfield came to see me, she said...
Go on, then.
You're going to be all right. But you're still on that machine, a respirator, I think it's called.
Why don't you shut up and go away? And leave me alone for good! Such a lovely day. I walked all the way from Mark's house.
I'm afraid I haven't done my homework.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll do it together. I can't get cross today.
What are we doing?
Well, if you remember, I asked you to read the first chapter of the Moonstone. Marianne,
Yes, Miss Chesterfield.
aren't you going to ask me about Mark?
He's better.
Yes. Isn't it marvellous? The doctors think he's going to be all right.
Think. Oh, don't they know?
Well, they won't say for certain. It'll still take some time.
Can't he get home yet?
Not until he can manage without the respirator. And then he'll have a lot to make up. He won't be as far forward as he was.
As far forward as what?
Oh, going back to school and playing games. He'll be an invalid for a little while yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it all depends on how badly Mark wants to get better. We all want to help him. It's up to him to make the effort.
You want some more, Marianne? Well, I'm the last person to stop you eating, but I think you've had enough. You're turning to a fatty.
It's because I'm getting better. It must be. I'm still hungry, honestly, Mum.
Well, I'll see what I can find downstairs. But you've had the last of the sausages.
Can I have a boiled egg?
A boiled egg after all that lot you've put away?
Only one. Please, Mum.
Well, I don't know what to expect next, and that's for sure. 1 minute you're tossing and turning, refusing to eat or drink, and now you're eating like a horse. One boiled egg, my girl, and that's your lot, or you'll have nightmares.
Oh, there you are. Yes.
Things are looking up a bit now, aren't they?
Are you pleased?
Of course I'm pleased. Especially if someone's left some food about.
Well, is it the sort you like?
It's
It's all right, but it's in a funny place.
I had to put it on the floor, because I wasn't sure I could draw a table that wasn't lopsided.
You mean you really draw the things in here?
I wanted you to be comfortable. Oh, I don't mean I invented you or anything.
Well, when did you draw this lot, then?
Today. Yesterday, I mean, whenever it was, the day before this night. I'd like to get you some more things. You like reading, don't you? And games. What sort of games?
All chess and drafts, and I like cards as well.
They're difficult to draw, so you won't mind if they're not perfect.
No. I'm so hungry.
So am I. Let's have a picnic.
Okay.
Sausages.
Oh, sausage and chips. They'd be better warm, wouldn't they?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know how to draw food hot. Could light a fire. I mean, there's plenty of wood outside.
We can't go outside. Perhaps there's a kitchen downstairs.
Don't you know? Have you ever seen the rest of this house?
I stay here most of the time.
I'll go and have a look.
No, please, let's stay and finish our picnic.
There's an empty room downstairs. I know. I'll draw a cooker. Then we won't have to eat cold sausages.
Marianne, what do you think you're doing?
Going downstairs.
Well, I can see that, can't I? You know who that is, don't you? That's Dr. Burton. Now, what's he going to think? You better get back into bed again, and quick.
Oh, sorry, Ma. I was only going down to see the kitchen.
Good morning, Miss Austin.
I've got your book. Must say it's rather an odd one.
Oh, what is it?
It's called The Young Girl's Guide to Housekeeping.
Mark, that's nothing.
I am turning into a boiled egg and a sausage.
What do you mean?
I've been eating nothing but boiled eggs and sausages.
Oh, you can't have. I didn't join her.
Well, there's always more. Look around this side of the bed.
I say, you've eaten quite a lot.
Well, after you went last time, I thought there'd only be left what we hadn't eaten. But next time I looked, it was all there again.
You mean everything you eat comes back? So you keep eating the same egg and sausage over and over again? Oh.
It's not that funny.
Well, I think it is. Mark, does that mean that anything I draw with a pencil comes back, even if it goes away?
No, I don't know. It's a pity you can't draw things to disappear. You could draw me out of here.
I'll try. Suppose I could draw you walking away from the house down the path, looking very pleased with yourself.
Oh, don't. I told you it's not safe outside.
Why?
I don't want to talk about it. It's not the sort of thing they want.
They?
I don't want to talk about it.
I do. I want to understand, please.
Now, don't be stupid.
I'm not stupid. Why shouldn't I ask you if you know and I don't? Who are they? I mean, do they live here, own the place, or what?
Don't talk so loud. I haven't discovered yet whether they can hear, whether they can see.
Who are they?
Oh, gun off yourself. Look out the window. Be careful. Look between the bars so they don't see you.
Mark, people outside.
Have another look.